And more news coming in at this point in time has got to do with the factory blast in Telangana. The toll now reaching 31 bodies, unfortunately, have been pulled out of the debris. 3 died in the hospital. The Chief Minister, Revanth Reddy, is at the spot, is at the accident site in Sangareddy. Suspected chemical reaction, possibly the reason behind this blast. Rescue operations are underway. Abdul Bashir is getting in more on that story. Abdul, the death toll has increased now and 31 bodies have been pulled out of the debris. Just talk to us a little about what could be the possible reason behind this huge tragedy. Abdul.
Well, yes, yesterday at around 9:20 a.m. is where this whole blast had taken place. Now, authorities are not able to identify what exactly has happened because the in charge in the factory, the other top officials of the factory were inside when this explosion took place, and they also have lost their lives, is what the officials have to say. Now, here, the workers who have been rescued have no idea as to what were the standard operation procedures, what was the, it is not a boiler explosion, is what the minister is saying yesterday, but there was a air dryer that had exploded is what is being said. Now, whole of the building, the structure had fallen down, in which more than 90 people were there when this incident took place. Now, the number here of the deceased has gone to 34. The death toll is 34, and several of them are still undergoing treatment, among which 11 are said to be out of danger, but several others are still struggling for their life, is what the officials have to say. Now, the Chief Minister has arrived at the incident and taking stock of the situation. Since yesterday, the whole debris is being removed from the site where this explosion has taken place. It is a huge area where the concrete structure had fallen, several machinery and other objects have fallen. So carefully, the authorities, the fire, the SDRF, NDRF, police and Hydra and Singareni workers are also working on removing the debris and trying to rescue people who are right now trapped inside. The exact number of people trapped inside is not known, but the officials are still working to move the whole debris here, since it's been more than 28 hours that this incident has taken place, and now the officials are still clearing more than half of the debris, where 34 of them, 30 bodies have been recovered from this whole debris that has fallen after this huge explosion. Now, the exact number will be known only once the whole area is cleared out, and then the DNA test of every body that is found inside the factory explosion is detected. Over to you.
You know, Abdul, at this point in time, of course, the investigations will reveal the details about what could have possibly gone wrong here. But talk to us about what you're picking from your sources on, the manner in which things were at this particular factory where this blast really took place. Any wrongdoing on the part of the authorities, of the people who were really running this factory? What were the lapses here that you're picking up?
Well, what we are seeing is that this factory is in an area where all the industrial, equipment or industrial area is set up. This factory, which makes a powder made for the pharmaceutical companies, is what is being said from the sources. Now, sources claim that more than 45 people have died and more than 45 people's bodies have been recovered. Several of the family members are approaching the officials since yesterday, protesting that they be allowed to check if their loved ones are still inside the debris, and the officials are somehow convincing them and trying to clear as much as the debris possible over there. Now, lapses, if we talk about the lapses, more than 150 people in this particular area, in a short area, in a small area, 150 people working in 2 shifts. The morning shift was to close at around 8 a.m. and then the next shift had to begin. But now some people who did not leave from their night shift, and all of them who arrived at the morning shift, were the victims of this particular explosion. 90 people shift is what is being expected, that every day, and in each shift 90 people accommodate in this particular factory where all the operations go on. But when the incident took place, it was more than 140 people in this particular premises. The in charge, the technician, and every official concerned to this factory operations was inside when this explosion had taken place. There's several other families. Now, after we've reached here, we've heard about a couple, a newly married couple who worked inside the factory to test, as a diagnosis, agent, or some technical part was their role in this particular factory, and they have lost their lives in this particular mishap. Several of the family members from each family, there were 4 members, 3 members, 1 member who have lost their lives, and they are still unidentified. They are not traced yet. The family members since yesterday are waiting for a message from the authorities about their loved ones.
Which is the most distressing
who
part
have
of this,
been
when
there
one
in the
doesn't
factory.
know how their loved one really is doing in that horrific accident. I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Abdul Bashir getting asked those details.